What up, guys? It's your boy, the Scottish Lion, aka Stephen Corotan with Iron Built Bodies, and we're here bringing you a new segment that we've all collaborated. Well, I shouldn't say collaborate, since a lot of YouTubers use that term to make videos with each other. But here at Iron Built Bodies, we're a team, and as a team, we got together and decided, hey, let's throw in another segment so we could post a little more on YouTube, get people's input on the new segment, or maybe help other people out, because this segment is specifically to help you guys out. What it is it's a product review brought to you every Friday, and the segment will be called Friday's Favorites. And with us today, we have one product. Well, it's two, but really it's the same product. And what I mean by that is because we will be doing the review today on Pumpchaser tanks, the stringers. And it's just being blasted everywhere on Instagram, and every person who follows Chris Jones and the POG, and well, it's not POG anymore, sadly, but Pumpchasers or Beast Mode Training Camp. But anyway, prize favorites, we're always going to use the same outline to evaluate these products, and it will entail whether or not the product is durable, the benefits of the product, so what we get from it, whether it be a supplement, food, shirt, clothing, whatever. Size options, obviously for clothes that's pretty obvious, but for size it could be like, say we're doing a supplement review, it could be the scoop. Is it worth it per price? You know what I mean? This serving per price. Taste, so that's specifically for food or supplements. Is it affordable? And at the end of the day, was it worth it? Was it worth the purchase? Because that's really, as consumers, that's what we want to know, right? So let's get down to this review. And I will run through these, and I'll also run through my own opinions on the product. So, and we can go in any order. Just we'll leave in the description, we'll leave this evaluation, our questions that we're answering. And let's just hear how we're going to evaluate everything at Iron Built Bodies. That's just us. I mean, maybe if someone else does it with us, like Omega Shenron, aka Shenlin, if she decides to do a Friday's Favorite post, she'll use this, and she could probably add on to it or even take away some stuff. Or if it's Kevin, our spokesmodel / athlete, he might do one maybe. We could do a joint one, or maybe cameraman Matt. But let's get down to this review, because that's really what it's about. Pumpchasers, so the stringers, this is the red one. We also have a black one, whatever. But so first off, I'll answer the questions, and then I'll go through what my opinions are. So, is it durable? Is the quality of life gonna last us? And let me tell you something about the quality of these tank tops. I personally love that they're stringers that are stretchy. I mean, I have stringers from Better Bodies, Gasp, and Bodybuilding.com, and their stringers are cotton, mainly cotton, so they shrink in length, which I hate because I'm tall. I'm not super tall, 5'10", but you know, as a taller guy, when you sometimes you get a large because that's what fits you right, but the length is always horrible. Or it could go for anything. Usually I'm a medium, but lately I've been getting stuff in larges since I've been growing a little bit, and just because when it shrinks, it feels like a medium. So it just happens over time, guys. But anyway, this tank, it's made out of a spandex material, cotton and spandex blend. Or is it, I don't remember if it's all spandex, or I'm pretty sure it's cotton and spandex. Let me check for you guys. Yeah, 95% cotton, 5% spandex. And that's why it's so stretchy. I love that Chris chose to go spandex, because it stretches so no matter how wide you are, it'll fit you. So the problem was the length, like any other stringer. So really, if you know stringers are shorter, and you got a larger size, you're fine. I got a large. Usually in stringers or tank tops, I get mediums because I like how tight they are. But because it's spandex, this large will fit like a medium, and you don't have to worry about length. So I like that. And I mean, that doesn't answer the question of durability, but at the end of the day, you want to know, all right, well, that's sizing options. Actually, I just answered. Going off topic. Well, that was size. Okay, guys. Durability. Let's get to that then. I'll bring out the black one because this is what happened when I washed it. And the black one, oh, see, I should have did sizing. We talked about spandex. And the black one right there, you could see it started to chip away. And what happens when you wash it and dry it, this will happen. But I always wash my stuff before I wear it. So right when it comes in the mail, boom, wash it. Check it out, see if any damage, and then I wash it. And so I didn't even get to wear it yet, and this happened in the wash. And the heat of the print, it made it, what happened is the heat made the print stick together, and when I peeled it apart, that happened. It came off. But also, I mean, look, it's spandex, and the print that was printed on there doesn't stretch with it. So durability wise, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, that's definitely going to be real low. I mean, we're not grading it based on numbers, we're just answering these questions. But for that, that's what would suck, you know? But it doesn't bother me any. I'll wear a shirt, I'll wear faded t-shirts, I don't care. But it did suck because I had just bought it and I just washed it. But I still wear it. So that's durability wise. For stitching, for durability, is great. I love the stitching. I love the retro colorway of red, white, black, white, whatever. So Chris Jones did great on the colorways. He has awesome taste in your clothes and stuff. But I mean, the quality of the print's not that great. But I mean, at the end of the day, if we skip to affordability as a question, it's affordable for anyone who makes at least $100 of extra spending money to have. You could easily do that. You know, so I'd say if you get $300 paycheck, $100 goes to groceries. And I say this low amount because I'm a college student, so I make roughly $300 every 2 weeks, and $100 of it will go to groceries. And it's possible to budget, get big on a budget, yes. I mean, if you have any questions on that, we could do it, or you could just go to Animal Pack. Animal Pack YouTube page does it all the time, and I love watching their Big on a Budget series. And, you know, I hope eventually series like this that we bring to you, you guys will love. But I say $300, right? $100 goes to groceries, $100 to gas within that 2 weeks, and then another $100 for spending. You know, these are affordable if you have that because they're only, I think, $23 a stringer. And he originally wanted to do it $15, but knowing the business side of it and trying to get tees printed, just print alone is $18 per shirt. And I mean, that's for a good quality printing, I would assume, is $18 per shirt when you look it up on the internet. Who knows, maybe Chris has some hookups, but you never know. But $23 is a reasonable price. It's way cheaper than your shirts you would go buy at any store like a Tilly's or PacSun or Vans or wherever you guys shop. But it's cheaper than clothes like that. So affordability, I would, if we were doing numbers, I'd give it a 10. It's worth it, because if you look at, no disrespect here, Microsheet is awesome, but if you look at Microsheet's line, it is so expensive that it turns off anyone who can't afford to fork out that money right then and there. Especially since you want to support your favorite YouTuber, right? You know, like, I would love to support Microsheet, but I can't afford that as a college student. So size we covered, durability covered, taste we're not doing. It's t-shirts. I mean, I could taste it for you. Tastes like laundry. But anyway, benefits. I mean, it's a stringer. The only benefit would be to look fucking great. Your back, phenomenal. So was it worth it at the end of it? I would say yes, because I know where my money went. You know, it supported Chris Jones. It gets the awareness out there in the gym out here in San Diego. If no one watches it, Pumpchasers, like, I'm glad that it went to someone who I deem worthy, in the sense that I like knowing where my money goes, you know. And Chris Jones is an amazing dude. I love what he's doing and has been doing. You know, he's been there for me ever since I was in high school, and I'm 3 years in to college, so it's been a while, man. And Chris has gone a long way. Sorry, but that's Omega Shinron right there calling me, guys. But anyways, if you haven't picked up one in Chris Jones's language or lingo, or I said language, that's funny as fuck. In his terms, you better go buy 30 of them bitches, right? So anyway, guys, that's the Scottish Line signing out. This wasn't supposed to be a long video, and the future Friday's favorites won't be long. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and be looking out for the next one. Next Friday, we'll probably do Chris Gethin's cage muscle, in cage and recaged. We've been on it for about a month and a half. Or we could do that, or we can do this camera we've been shooting on, the Nikon, the point and shoot camera. Or we could do it on Tiger Fitness's Drop Factor and Yohimbine, the one that Mark Lobliner always preaches about. Or we could do it about anything. I don't know. We'll see next week, right? But if you guys have anything you want to look at, anything you want us to review, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, guys. And I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and also, you don't only have to comment about what you want to see next Friday, but please comment below on how we can effectively help you guys, effectively make our videos better or whatever. You know, obviously these vlogs can get better, and the camera can eventually get better over time. But hey, that's what we're working with. And I hope that doesn't turn you off to this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned.